Welcome to the NFC East Unleashed podcast, where your team doesn't have to be in the NFC East, but it sure does help. And we're flying solo today, baby. I'm Griffin here by myself. It's been about 2 weeks, guys. We missed you guys. We're so sorry for the lack of uploads here. Had some trouble on vacation in terms of recording, and Amir is driving to Pennsylvania right now. So actually, he should already be there, but he couldn't do it tonight. So we are flying solo. I have his predictions here. In terms of the last 2 weeks, man, it's uh, it's it was weird. You had obviously the Cowboys beating the Steelers and the Commanders looking like absolute studs, but the Commanders, we'll get to them a little bit because I have a little bit of fraud to expose on them. Just a bunch of weird games, a lot of injuries, lots of injuries, man. A bunch of people being placed on IR. Since the last time we talked, actually, we've lost Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence, Brandon Cooks, all the injury. Bland's hopefully back, though. I don't think he'll be back for Detroit, but he'll be back for uh 49ers. So, talking about Thursday night football. The 49ers whip up on the Seahawks. 36-24 here. I had Seattle going into this game. Yeah, I was an idiot. And honestly, I'm gonna tell this to Amir next time. We'll talk about it next time, so I won't really get into it here. Brock Purdy, 18 for 28, 255 yards, 3 touchdowns, 139.49 quarterback rating. Very good day for him. Their run game was ugh. Yeah. Jordan Mason got injured, and then they put in Isaac Urendo. Um, he rushed for 99 yards, 10 attempts. Dude, they put in any running back and they're a stud. Like what? Debo Samuel led the team in receiving yards, 3 catches for 102 yards. Obviously, he had that big 76-yarder. Kittle had 2 touchdowns, a good day for him. But the defense, man, alone, besides that one pick they had early, they did not play their best game. I guess they had 2 picks. I didn't even realize that. Oh no, yes I did. But yeah, moving on to the Seattle side of the ball. God, sometimes Geno Smith looks like Tom Brady, and the other times he looks crap. 30 for 52, 312 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, 70 quarterback rating. Kenneth Walker, 14 attempts for 32 yards. Yeah, they could just not run the ball, man. Tyler Lockett led the team in receiving yards, 4 catches for 65 yards and a score. Their defense was garbage because they did not have anybody. Anybody. Why did Noah Fant get a tackle assist? Excuse me, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, but why isn't Noah Fant a tight end? All right, whatever. That's weird. But yeah, Seattle's defense is hurt right now, so hopefully they get healthier. But yeah, 49ers walk away. They're 3-3 on the season. And we're just gonna get right into the first game tomorrow, where we're back in London, baby. Second week we're in London. The Jaguars take on the Bills. The Jaguars dominate in London here. I'm gonna go with my take first. I'm gonna tell you guys Amir's. I'm picking the Bears here because I don't trust the Jaguars. And I think that if the Jaguars lose this game and then lose the next game, which they shouldn't lose the next game, but if they lose this game and they lose the next game, I think Doug Peterson's going to get fired. We've already had one head coach go, and that's Robert Saleh, which nobody expected. Robert Saleh is out as the Jets head coach. Obviously, it's old news. But yeah, I think that the Bears make easy work of the Jaguars. I think that Bears defense completely exploits Trevor Lawrence. But that game happens in about 8 hours, so we'll see what happens. Amir here, he said his first game, he's got the Bears winning against the Jags. This game could go either way, which I do think is true. The Bears defense is going to get more turnovers, which is what I said. I think that Bears defense is going to be a more solidified unit, and that's The reason they win this game is give me the Bears. I do think the Jags running backs and Brian Thomas have a good game. It could be sneaky high scoring, but I'm going to say Bears. Yeah, if Brian Thomas does have a good game, I think that there's a chance that they could win. Excuse me for 1 second. I'm putting on my moisturizer. Um, and Tank Bigsby obviously having a great game last week in their win against Indianapolis. The Bears also got a nice win against team everybody should win against, which is the Carolina Panthers. Unless you're the Las Vegas Raiders, then congratulations. But yeah, we're both going to take the Bears here. So yeah, moving on to the next game, the Cardinals travel to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. Packers sneaking out a close win against the Los Angeles Rams. Rams almost had them there, but the Packers get the win. And the Cardinals upsetting the 49ers. Yeah, the Cardinals playing a couple good football. This is a very 50-50 game for me as well. And my heart wants to go with the Cardinals, but I think that Packers defense is just gonna be better, and therefore I'm gonna take the Packers. And Amir says it's a 50-50 game. Whoever wins, you can't be mad at because it's just not as predictable as matches. I want to pick the Cardinals. I think this defense comes down to the defense, and the Packers have a better defense, so for that reason, the Packers will win. Yeah, I do think the same reason here. Packers will uh take the win here. I think that Cardinals offense, besides Marvin Harrison Jr., James Conner, I mean, man, if James Conner has a day, Cardinals could easily win this. I think that Packers run defense is a little bit questionable. So yeah, both taking the Packers here for this one. Moving on to the next game. The Cleveland Trash Cans host the Philadelphia. Oh no, sorry. The Cleveland Trash Cans travel to the Philadelphia She-Girl Stadium to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. See, this could come. See, there's like with the Eagles, man. You don't know, and this is coming out of a non-personal bias of a Cowboys fan. The Eagles, you don't know. I mean, they could be good one week. They crap the bed to the Atlanta and Tampa. So this could be easily be a defensive battle, but in the fact that the Browns' offense is so bad to the point where it's almost impossible not to pick them, I think that it's almost impossible I should pick them. I gonna take the Eagles here. It pains me, but I think that Eagles defense, even if this is a defensive shutout game, the Browns offense is just not going to be able to get anything done, and I'm going to take the Eagles here. And Amir, can't tell, man, but regardless, defense battle, I guess. Yeah, I hope the Browns play good and beat the Eagles, but I just need the Eagles to find a way to win. Yeah, I mean, we both hope the Browns beat the Eagles. That'd be a lifesaver. That means that the Browns would be the only team to beat. Eagles would be the only team to lose to the Browns in the NFC East. But yeah, I think we both just think that the Eagles are gonna find a way to somehow sneak this one out like they did against the Saints. Yeah. So yeah, both taking the Eagles here. And now the game of the week, and I'm gonna let Amir's take go first here. Commanders versus Ravens, game of the week. My team finally looks good, and of freaking course, I'm taking the Commanders. I think Terry McLaurin, Noah Brown, Luke McCaffrey eat in this game, so will Jaden and will Robinson. Yes, Brian Robinson is out for us. I expect us to be fine with Eckler and McNichols, who has 4 touchdowns in 2 games. That was very useful. Eckler also looks like he is back to himself. And for the Ravens, trying to expose this Commanders defense. But we're playing good ball, and we just don't let Lamar run and stop Henry as much as you want. But yes, give me the Commanders. I'm sorry, buddy. You've looked good. Congratulations. I'll give you props. You've looked good. You beat the 1-4 Browns. You've beat the 2-3 Cardinals. You've beat the 1-4 Bengals. You beat the 2-3 Giants. What's your only loss? Green do Commanders. Now, as much as I want the Ravens to lose this game, so my brother can be mad because Ohio State just lost and it makes him mad twice, I'm picking the Ravens. This is a no-brainer. If the Commanders win, I'm getting clowned. Like, literally, Amir won't leave me alone. I'm taking the Ravens. Man, that Commanders defense has looked terrible. If Lamar and Derrick Henry can just run the ball, this is an easy Ravens win, and this should not even be a debate. But of course, he has to make it a debate. I'm taking the Ravens here. Moving on to the Texans versus the Patriots, and the Patriots starting their rookie quarterback in Drake May, his first NFL start in a full game. He started for a little bit against the Jets, and against the Jets, and a little bit of garbage time. But yeah, that O line for the Patriots though is depleted, and I'm taking the Texans here because God, that O line might kill Drake May. Amir's is also going with Houston, the D line. Yeah, I mean, again, Texans good D line against the Patriots terrible O line and their ish receivers. So yeah, both taking the Texans there. Moving on to another 50-50 game with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to New Orleans. Obviously, Buccaneers did get there a little bit earlier in the week because of Hurricane Milton. Prayers to everybody in Florida. We hope you guys are staying safe and prayers up to y'all. But yeah, Bucks versus Saints. Spencer Rattler is starting as Derrick Henry went down with an oblique injury against the Chiefs. I'm gonna take the Bucks here. I think that Vita Vea is gonna have a good game along with that Buccaneers defense. Hopefully they do get Anton Winfield Jr. back. And that helps them a lot with obviously that heartbreaking loss to Atlanta last week. I do think that the Saints, the fact that they are starting Spencer Rattler, a rookie quarterback, it is going to take him some time to develop, but I'm going to pick the Bucks here. Amir, again, another 50-50 game. We're going to let Lattimore versus Evans. I can't freaking wait. Oh, yeah. Lattimore versus Evans fights. Beauty. But I cannot pick the Bucks, so give me the Bucks. But I think the Saints defense could win the game for the Bucks. And also it could be vice versa. So yeah, he thinks that the Saints defense could be really terrible, or the Saints defense could be the best thing ever. I think that's also a fair statement. Saints offense or defense has not looked good. They need a bounce back when they've lost their last three. But yeah, both taking the Bucks here. Moving on to Colts Titans. What is this game? I'm gonna let Amir go first here. Colts Titans again. The Titans, the team I said I don't believe in this year, is 1-3. Beat a very not good team. I don't see it happening again. Flacco's playing like he's 25 again, and even if he doesn't play, I think Richardson gets the job done. And another Levis meme is made. I think Colts D gets turnovers, bunch of them. Yeah, I'm also taking the Colts here. I mean, the Titans got that one win against Miami, which I did predict they would win. So good on me. But I do think the Colts win here. I like Joe Flacco. Honestly, he's played good. Anthony Richardson, I don't know if he's coming back, but we'll talk about that one. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Colts here along with Amir. And moving on to the 4 o'clock window, we got the Chargers and the Broncos. Chargers, yeah, wow. Okay, we're split on this one. Amir's gonna go first here. Broncos, Chargers. Give me the Broncos, man. This team is excited and confident. Their team is happy, love what the Chargers are doing. But again, man, AFC West games go either way, man. It's just gonna be a 50-50 classic. Yeah, I'm sorry, bud. I love the Broncos. I think they're playing amazing. Give me the Chargers. I think the Chargers, they're more healthy. They're going to get Derwin James back. Obviously, he was suspended for that Chiefs game. They're going to be more healthy. Justin Herbert is off the injury report, so that's a good sign. I'm taking the Chargers here. I like their defense better against the struggling Broncos offense. Now, obviously, that Broncos defense could cause problems for that Chargers offense, but I do like the Chargers in this game. This could be very close too. I'm predicting this one to be very close, like a 24, maybe 19, 24-20 win for the Chargers. I don't think it's pretty, but I do think the Chargers crank out of this one. Moving on to the next one at the Raiders and the Steelers. Raiders are in trouble. Man, the Las Vegas Raiders are in trouble. Devontae Adams wants out of there. Christian Wilkins is on IR. They don't look good. Gardner Minshew has not looked good, which is shocking because I was a Gardner Minshew supporter. When he was in Indianapolis, I was like, Gardner Minshew is a GOAT. I'm taking the Steelers here. That Steelers defense is going to make quick work of that depleting Raiders O line. Devontae Adams obviously not playing, and I don't think Jacoby Myers is playing. I think he's questionable. I don't see him playing, but again, obviously there's a chance he can. Amir wants Steelers, Raiders, no defense, no Devontae game, and confidence booster for Steelers, and Steelers D is amazing. Steelers win easy lock of the week. Yeah, yeah, this should be an easy lock. Moving on to the game of the week. The Detroit Lions travel to the Star in Frisco. Well, I guess in Arlington. And take on the 3-2 Dallas Cowboys. Detroit coming off a bye, and Dallas coming off of a pretty good game-winning touchdown, go-ahead touchdown to beat the Steelers in Pittsburgh. They're 3-0 on the road. Cowboys are 3-0 on the road and 0-2 at home. Obviously, they got blown out the first game and played a tougher opponent at home in the Ravens. I do now that Lions defense. Now, here's the thing. Lions have not beat us since 2013. I'm not saying they won't. This game, I don't have a lot of confidence in Dallas. I'm gonna pick Dallas, obviously. But I mean, man, the Cowboys defense, no Micah Parsons, no Deron Bland, again, no DeMarcus Lawrence. Marshawn Kneeland's out now, and no Eric Kendricks. I expect Marvin Overshown to have a big game. And I think that if that Lions defense, or not the Lions defense, sorry, that Cowboys defense can hold off or can pressure Jared Goff stands still like a statue. I mean, we all know that. Jared Goff, obviously, they went for two last game. Everybody said the game was rigged. The game wouldn't be rigged if their coach did not go for two, three times. Um, Although that flag was a little bit questionable at the first one. I'm gonna take the Cowboys. Amir says, I'm sorry, Lions, baby. I think Dallas plays a nice and Lions offense is very good. Just give me Lions in a high scoring game. But honestly, any team can win. I'm just guessing, man. He's like, don't kill me, please. Yeah, I think that Cowboys secondary is definitely a step up. Jordan Lewis, he had a good game against the Lions, and obviously, I think that the one thing that we saw last time when Detroit played is that that pass defense is not that good. You know, they're struggling and kind of in the secondary, kind of how they did last year, had a bunch of penalties against Seattle. I think that the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb have another big game. CeeDee Lamb, an extraordinary game from him. I'm hoping. Give me the Cowboys, obviously here in a very close one. I'm thinking maybe a Brandon Aubrey game-winning field goal. Maybe. In the next game, we got the Atlanta Falcons traveling to Carolina to take on the Panthers. Me and Amir, we're just gonna end this one quick. Falcons. This should be easy. If Kirk Cousins loses the game, get him out. Bench him. Start Penix. No, I'm just kidding. All right, well, actually, that's not a terrible idea. Bengals and the Giants. Sunday night football game get the Bengals. Kayvon Thibodeau is out on IR. There's a chance the Giants. There's a very good chance the Giants win, but I don't think they will. Me and Amir both pick the Bengals. And moving on to our last game of the week, you got the Buffalo Bills taking on the Jets without Robert Saleh this time. We're gonna see how that goes. Bills. I mean, Josh Allen did not have a good game against the Texans. 9 for 30. But Aaron Rodgers didn't have a good game either. I think that the fact that Aaron Rodgers chose to try to fire Robert Saleh instead of Nathaniel Hackett might be a crime. Don't know about that. Might have to check with the local New York police. Yeah. Amir says, give me the Bills, I guess. I can't tell, man, but yes, Bills more consistent quarterback. Yeah, obviously the Bills. We like the Bills in this game. So that's our predictions. Let us know what y'all think. Thank you guys so much for listening. I know it's been a while. I promise we're gonna get more videos out to you soon, more recordings. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for listening, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.